coming out of the city and I'm back on the bike trail. I got an early start today, 7:25, so I hope to avoid riding at night a lot like I did last night. I finally arrived last night at 9:30 to the city, and my total was 167 kilometers. After one 2-hour charge and one 1-hour charge, I arrived with 27% battery. Not bad. Today is going to be a longer route, about 197 kilometers, and a lot of uphills. We'll see how that strains my battery. This is the bike trail coming out of Chungju, and you can see it's shared with the road at this point, but they picked a road with very little traffic on it. Very peaceful out here and safe. I'm going to try to increase my speed a little bit today. Yesterday my average was 21.3 kilometers per hour. I think I can pick it up a bit and still do well with my battery. I use my GPS watch as a speedometer. It works quite well. So back in the day when this was the main road, there were restaurants, which is what that used to be on the side of the road, servicing all the travelers. Now they've pretty much converted to private houses, or they've somehow changed their business model to support the bicyclists going back and forth on this road. We're coming up to the beginning of the big hills. The biggest one is Ihwaryong Pass, and it's a killer on a bike. This is the beginning of the beast, Ihwaryong Pass. I believe it's about a 25-minute all uphill bike ride on a bike. For me, it's going to be a lot faster. So last night in the dark, I was riding on the river trails, and apparently at some point they had flooded during the recent monsoon season. And I wasn't using the headlight on the wheel. I was using my headlamp to save energy. I really couldn't see the trail that well, and at some point I hit some deep mud. Almost lost it, but didn't. And then was being careful after that. And at another point, hit deep mud again and almost lost it again. Each time I recovered though, so. Looks like the road was washed out here from the monsoon season as well. I'm about 52 kilometers into day 2. Doing pretty good on my battery. I have a stop planned at about 71 kilometers for a recharge. And I'm going through some nice old country neighborhoods out here. You see this rest area? They have these all over, the little covered pavilions where people can rest. These were originally designed for farm workers to take a break when they're working out in the fields. Yesterday I used my seat for the first time, and it's quite a relief. Really gets the pressure off your legs. At first I had to stop and sit on it and then start again, but later I learned to transition. Anyways, seats are cool. I like them. Coming into the rest area for recharge. 75 kilometers, day 2. Campground. This is the Incheon Center. It's a little stamp booth. You can stamp your passport, your bicycle passport, and show that you've gone to every one in the country. I'm at a part of the route where I'm not sure of my charging options. I'm at about 110 kilometers so far today. I think about 65% battery. I'm pretty sure within the next 50 kilometers I can find a place to charge, but I'm not really sure. Living large. Iced coffee en route. So here's the problem with electric. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, 60 kilometers from my destination, charging at a public bathroom. I've been here since 1752, and I've got another half hour to go for a total of 2 hours of charge time. And this afternoon I charged for 2.5 hours, so that's 4.5 hours of charging during the day, most of it during the daylight, so I was missing riding time. So you either have to take a long trip on these things when the days are long, midsummer, or get up super early, or something, but there are definitely some issues. If you could have a nice leisurely trip, eat lunch or have coffee while you're waiting, that would be fine, but it doesn't always work out that way as far as timing and distance. The night view here is spectacular. You can see the city in the distance shimmering on the river. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, about 10 kilometers from my final destination. No city lights, no cars, no people. It's probably 11 o'clock at night, and I'm almost falling asleep as I'm riding. It's really desolate out here. Gangjongbo, 10 kilometers. It said 10 kilometers to Gangjongbo. That's my destination. This is pretty eerie. I've never seen such a dark place in Korea before. There's a there's some street lamps. Usually there are street lamps in Korea, but that last section didn't have anything. It's a beautiful night. Hope I have enough battery to make it 10 kilometers.
똑바로 개놀리는 것 같다.